Hello everybody, Kale here. Let's cut the chit chat, right? And let's just get into what we're here for. I made a video 5 months ago, and let's just say it didn't do justice to the topic. And that topic was the new actor from the Jake from State Farm ads. Now the whole video that I made was mostly sarcasm, but it kind of got ruined by my shitty mic and lack of care because I didn't really have an audience yet. So I just pulled out like a meme shit video. I made that video and I'm not very proud of it. So I'm here to fix my wrongdoings. So let's just get right into it.
Do you like this? Do you like this? Well, no more.
So of course, a lot, and I mean a lot of comments calling me like racist for disliking his character and just not liking the ads in general, and just not liking the new Jake from State Farm. And I guess all it takes to be racist now is to not like a black person. I never once said that I didn't like him because he was black, and nor do I have a problem with black people. And I just think that's kind of a lot to assume, that I'm racist just on that merit, but, those were comments that existed. On the other hand, there was people saying that they agreed with my video because they didn't like black people, and to them, I would say that was not at all the point of the video, at all. So don't get hyped up because of that video. That actually makes me feel weird if anyone got hyped up about hating black people because of that video. So yeah, sorry for that. The reason his skin color matters at all is actually a hunch to me that I will back up my claim for, but basically they didn't just pick him because he's a good actor, and I'm sure that he's an okay actor and that was a reason going into it, but in our current climate, having a black attractive male representative for your company isn't such a bad idea. Why I think they picked him is they just wanted a new marketable face like Flo, but the old Jake couldn't do it, so they kicked him out, and they gave this new guy the same job, but with all the charm of the Ghostbusters reboot. You gotta really think the higher ups. You gotta think like the higher ups in this company. They don't just pick a good actor. They pick someone who's going to make them look as good as possible. And as shitty as it sounds, skin tone really does matter for marketing. To me, it just feels wrong. But maybe my hunch is wrong. Maybe I am totally wrong. But I'd never be able to figure out, if I was right or not, because they're not gonna ever publicly say we picked him because he was African American or whatever. They're not. There's no way that they were gonna do that. But I read some online articles that would agree with me, and I didn't just pick them. They were the top ones talking about the Jake from State Farm ads and whatnot. So Medium.com actually agrees with my statement, and they quote, "The new Jake is black. which is the most obvious indicator for seeing this as a diversity casting. Others speculate that this decision isn't race motivated, but it's about sexual orientation. Which, if that doesn't add up what I've been saying about an attractive black skinny male, I mean, actually skinny, I should say he's toned. I mean, I don't like the man, but he does look good in a sweater. So, yeah, I guess that would back up my point. Some other things that I saw was talking about Jake, and like the OG Jake, and saying that he was replaced because he killed his wife, which just is not true. Distractify.com says, and I quote, "It's unclear what Jake is doing now, but he was involved in a weird death hoax a few years ago, after an outlet alleged that his wife had killed him after she found him in bed with another woman. The official Jake from State Farm Twitter denied the rumor." Also, another thing to add, people said that the whole ad and the whole new Jake was okay because the last Jake passed the torch on to the new one. One, that was an ad to make people okay with this new Jake. That was the entire point of that ad, and you kind of fell for it. Simple as that. And two, he most likely had a contract. I'm sure he didn't really mind. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but he had to do it, you know? I don't think he really had much of a choice in that and his position. Even if he was okay with it, I think the entire thing was very, very rude. I mean, just take OG Jake's perspective on this. You think you did a great job, a lot of people loved your ad, and then they're just like, okay, well, we just need you to bring in this other guy who's a lot more attractive, and we're gonna use him from now on and keep your name, keep the brand and everything, but we're gonna throw you to the wayside, and that's unfortunate. And I feel like that was just a really shitty place to put him in. They just gave the new Jake the old ad without any of the OG Jake charm. So, I don't understand that. You also probably noticed something about the commercial, that the joke was kind of cut off, before the punchline. And you were probably thinking where maybe it was airtime, right? Like they didn't have enough time, so they just cut off the joke for a couple more seconds, I guess. Nope. State Farm didn't like the heat that they got from the trans community because the comment, "She sounds hideous," was offensive. Now, I don't speak for the trans community, nor do I claim to know what it's like to live that life. But to me, the comment seemed harmless, but I guess that's just my opinion. It shows that State Farm really cares more about their brand image and really wanting to clean it and just start fresh with someone that no one could hate. Except me, because I'm a certified Chad. Okay, let's take it down a bit. We've been talking a lot about serious things, and honestly, there's nothing necessarily wrong with this Jake. Really at all. But what he represents is a company's decisions to keep on bickering. Like the baby nut or the brand tweeting. In response to his popularity, State Farm whole ass just gave him his own Twitter account. So, they just wanted that good face for the company. And if that old Jake couldn't do it, then I guess they're just going to replace him with this new guy. And it's really unfortunate to me, and it feels really weird and corporate, like I'm being manipulated when I see this ad. It feels really weird in a lot of ways, but maybe that's just me. The whole reason I made the video in the first place was I just thought it was funny. I didn't necessarily even have a problem with State Farm or the actor. I just thought it was funny. But the more I looked into it, the more scummy it kind of made me feel. Not me specifically, but just like knowing that that's how they would pick somebody and how fast they are to try and just make themselves look as clean as possible. But I guess that's just what big brand companies like to do. I just think it's so crazy that we had this memorable ad and they just defaced it and cheaply replaced it with this bland marketable face. Now that's it. I tried to address every possible thing that I could with the comments and with the whole situation. So I think I did a good job. I think this was the best video I could have made. In terms of the whole Jake from State Farm thing. I don't think it's going to get as many views, but I'm definitely hoping it would. But I'm going to put a hashtag, and I'm going to put hashtag not my Jake. and I hope it doesn't seriously catch on, but it would be really funny for State Farm to acknowledge this. So I don't know if they would even care. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I've been on my Kale. See you guys later.